everyone, I am Nixie. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. So we've been doing a few side quests. We've got quite a lot to do. We've got a few here, and we've also got Lubo's little side quests as well, which is probably going to wrap up like his whole like storyline and everything. But for now, we are back at the hideaway, and we're going to talk to Josh about this letter, seeing as we kind of already started that last time.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right.
Oh yeah, about Jill.
Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us.
Really?
To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
And it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Please don't die, Joshua. Okay, so we're gonna go get some snow fairies. Okay, cute. Yeah. Let's go have a look. I've just got this horrible feeling that like everyone's just gonna die and we're just gonna be like left alone after all of this effort and everything that we've like put into trying to save everyone and like save the world and everything. So there's somewhere around here. Oh. Looks like it's scorched the earth.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared.
The blight's coming from everywhere. It's kind of sad.
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
I was just about to say
Someone
we
in the
should
backyard.
ask
To the hideaway, then.
Tombs. We should ask Tombs, right? That's kind of sad that they're not here. So we're gonna go pick flowers for her. That's so cute. Okay, let's just fast travel back. Let's go ask him. Maybe they're already like grown some. Who knows?
Say what you will. Lady Karen's...
Oh, Lady Karen's a good egg, isn't she, really? Bit rough around the edges, but she's a good egg. Okay. But it's looking nicer down here. There's lots of greenery. Oh, look. Look how beautiful it looks. The butterflies and everything. Why are you just staring at the wall?
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold.
Okay.
And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows,
Tried
perhaps?
that.
Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sembrak.
The fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilafeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Yes. Okay. We're just trampling on all the flowers, guys. Okay, so back out again. Where do you need to go? Yeah. Miles away. Absolutely miles away. Up this way.
And now might I help the garrison?
And I might help the garrison today. Miles away. Okay, how are we getting there? Well, we're going the wrong way for starters. Cool. Still going the wrong way. Still going the wrong way. Sorry, Joshua. Maps. My downfall. Okay. God, yeah, it's kind of really sad that we're like finishing off people's like quests and everything, and things are drawing to a close. Like, I think this is probably like our last load of side quests, which is really sad.
Haven't seen any of those.
I've been trying to obviously like keep as spoiler free as possible.
Do be careful.
Obviously I don't want to like the end or anything like spoiled for me. But I did see a TikTok where someone did play the last chapter and they were like crying, which makes me kind of worried about what's gonna happen. So yeah, now I'm really worried, guys, to get to the end of this. I just want everyone to be happy. Like, is that too much to ask for?
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Probably where the marker is.
The coastline. We can start there.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit worried now, guys. And by a little, I mean a lot. Here. Oh yeah, I changed my abilities as well, guys.
You see them?
I do.
I do. The flowers and our friends.
Yes. Yes, I refunded the Phoenix shift out for Diamond Dust. I thought now's probably like a good time to do it. Ow. Now's probably like a good time to do it to see if I can like get up the abilities. So I mastered that. What is it?
What do you see, boy?
What is it? Ah, it's a big boy. Minotaur? Hey, mister.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
I also like refunded, that got me. Ow. Thanks. Bubble. Yeah, I also refunded one of the Limitless slots as well.
Let's try.
Because I don't really like use Limitless like that much. good. Oh god, big damage. Hello. Yeah. And I'm not working my way up to master the Giga Flare. Yeah, and there's a food, really. Bring it down. No, you don't. Ow. Get it! Ah. Yes.
That's better. It's over.
Oh, but you're not dead yet. Ow.
Too slow.
There you go. That diamond just is really good for stagger bar. Like, I'm quite surprised actually. A mandatory main. I don't need.
That
Okay.
was harder than I expected.
It was alright, Clive. There's loads of them here. Come and grab them back at the hideaway for her.
But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
Ah, poor Jill. I think she's probably like quite worried about obviously what's gonna happen with like Clive and Joshua and everyone, more so than like her losing Shiva's abilities maybe.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you.
Thanks, Joshua.
You and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Oh god, he's so cute. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. Okay, where is Jill? Where is she? Oh, she's in a balcony. I just want everyone to be happy, guys. Is that too much to ask for? Like, really? Too much to ask for? Hey, Jill.
Jill. There's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
She's like, okay. He didn't even give her time to answer.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
Do you like it?
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough.
Cute.
We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be alright.
God, they're so freaking cute together.
I'll never forget that feeling.
Adorable. Absolutely adorable. Ah, toggle. She made a little crown. Cute.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me.
Adorable.
And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
Living your best lives happily together. That's where, guys.
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
And that's what you'll have.
Guys are so cute.
And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
Oh, God. Clive.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Oh, is this that thing from Jill?
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Guys. I'm gonna get cavities with how sweet they are. Oh, this is so adorable. Oh, so cute. With all of these sweet, like, little moments that have been happening between, like...
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Yeah, with all of these, like, sweet moments that are happening between Clive and Shiva's Kiss reduces damage just cooldown by 7.5 seconds. That actually might be really nice to have on. A fragrant diadem handwoven by Jill from the flowers picked on the shores of Olafest Bay. I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do. It'll do, Donker. It'll do. Yeah, I feel with like all of these like sweet cute moments that keep happening between like Clive and all the characters, like I feel like Jill has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until after Departure of Origin. Yeah, and I kind of like just feel like everyone's gonna die and leave him. It makes me so sad that that could actually happen. I hope that though. Okay, let's go on to the next quest. Oh yeah, I think we've got a few missives actually. Do we have a new... No, not yet. Okay. I think our renown's almost there though. Three's company.
Clive, my boy!
Byron
Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
Yeah?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many, but in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies, and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes, but such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw.
So we gotta go
I
persuade
extolled
him.
your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Sure.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
Okay.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once.
Randala!
Stolas.
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No, thank you, Clive.
Okay, cool. Maybe this will get us for our last bit of renown. God, I always forget like how much renown we need. Okay, so where are we going here? Run back, lad. Rip Bollock is still there. This way? God, he's freaking miles away. Oh God. He's miles away.
Do you see that too?
Joshua. And Jill, Josh and Jill are here. That's nice. Oh, that's so nice that they're gonna stick with us.
Papa?
What is it?
Yes. Make it stop. God. It'll be okay, hopefully. I'm so worried about the end of this game. I'm so like panicky about like what's actually gonna happen. Dion, I think he's gonna die. Joshua, I kind of feel like they're gonna like just rip out my heart and kill him off. Jill, I think Jill will be okay. Torgal better be okay. My God, I don't think I'd be able to hack that if anything happened to Torgal. Like, he's been with us since day one. Pretty much. Okay. Are these... What's happening?
Can't be Rutherford, can it?
What's happening? Not letting anyone in? Oh, he's trying.
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your...
Please, Field Marshal. Oblige him. This won't take long.
We're gonna fight him? Ah, yeah, straight away, no words.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
Finish him, you can't even stop me. Yes. Well, I think he just dead. You're not gonna get up? Hehe. Ah, well done, you got hit in. My turn. Told ya. Okay. That's that. Goblin coin. Cool. God, we've got so much money. I wish we could exchange it for ability points. A little long there. That was pretty quick, I thought, Clive. But sure.
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis, or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Either or is
Tell me
fine.
what you want. Doesn't change who I am. Or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw.
Correct.
I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. I may know just the person.
Byron.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis.
Mm-hmm.
Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin.
Ah,
I hope I can convince him at least.
that's fair. Quentin. God, we haven't seen Quentin in so long. The Gauntlet Vales. Is this the new place? I haven't seen Quentin in ages. I didn't think we were going to see him again at all, to be honest. So that's kind of nice. Oh god, it's hella Akashic. Guys, I'm so happy that you're with us. That's so nice. So did they still set up shop uphill? Looks like it. I wonder if there's any like big enemies in Lost Wing actually. Let's go visit Quentin. It's been so long. See if everyone's okay, see how they're doing. Quentin.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose.
See what he has to say. Well?
You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
That would be
I
necessary.
know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them.
You don't need to abandon
You'll have to
them.
find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
Right?
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying?
Right.
That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
So,
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long.
right?
My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like permanent. He's not going away forever. Okay. Let's go give Byron. Oh, he's here. He's right here. Waiting for my return.
I bring good news.
We do.
The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Yes.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port Isolde as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution. And I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his. But yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier. Eh?
Uncle,
He's such a character, isn't
assuming
he?
Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that.
Oh.
They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
In the manor?
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. Two such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of
Don't bring
company
me
do you
into
expect
it.
To keep the man's a criminal.
Hey.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
Rude.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Tri-Unity. Rutherford, Mikewill.
God, he's such a character in E. Byron. So funny. Did we do it? Are we sorted?
Well, my boy, the stage is set.
Cool.
that it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall, and there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Yes. So this is Byron's little thing that we've got. Signed by representatives from Rosaria, Dalmatia and Sunbreak, this mutual accord sets the stage of a new age in Storm, if not officially, then at least in spirit. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Reduces Heaven Cloud cooldown time by 2.5 seconds. Not sure what that is. We did it. Cool. I think, okay, so we don't have, oh God, we must be close to our renown. Let's go and do tree balls, lure balls, little things. So we've got 2 quests that are on the outside road. Where is he? Is it? He's here.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
Other kids?
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe, provided for, and loved. The hideaway.
Okay. Why don't you come to the hideaway, Lubar?
Of course. The children will be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned. And they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
Okay.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Is this going to be like his little turnaround point?
You have to listen to me. They're coming.
Oh god.
Why do we always have to make such
Oh, these two are still arguing.
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
Oh yeah.
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing
God,
news,
idiots.
might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
Why don't we
Why
go
would
take
he
a
lie about
look?
something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind.
God,
One he
these
might well feel
idiots.
aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
Okay,
You may
good
not trust
luck
me.
in your ether flood
For the
then.
sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake.
So we're gonna have
It's
to
no
fight them.
use. Words will not move them.
Then we must find another way to ensure Dalamel's survival.
So we're gonna have to take them
Right.
on.
Let's speak to Lord Ferda.
You have to listen to me.
Yeah, why don't you go peek out the gates of the town and go just, you know, have a little look for yourself?
What's Lubor raving about now?
God, just send like a couple of people to go check it out. Numpties. Numpties, a lot of them.
Lord Ferda,
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Right?
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Further! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Blue Boy is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
You changed your tune a little bit since the last time we saw you. Here they come in. Oh, is he gone out there to defend him by himself?
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
This bear is about to save your life,
With us out of the
lady.
way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Rude.
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Rude.
How far away?
Just go. Yeah.
They'll regret it when they come knocking at your doors, you idiots. Little.
Someone's coming.
Right, sticky doos.
Stop! You're hurting him!
Ah! That's so uncalled for. You absolute disgusting people.
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad? And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that? Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
That's it, you tell them.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
That's it, you should feel ashamed of yourselves. Idiots.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right then.
Still no apologies though. If you just all freaking stoned him.
Fine. Gather around if you don't want to die.
But there's a lot of like really disgusting people in this game, I have to say.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. They are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic Force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done. As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchants not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all?
You're gonna kill the
I
ball.
would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
We got this.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do.
Yep.
Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
Let's do this. Yeah, I'm sure Victor said some of like the not nicest things the last time we saw him.
Looks like everyone's ready. We better not keep them waiting.
Okay. Got some barricades then, that's good to see.
Any man sighting an Akashic is to raise the alarm immediately.
Okay. Where are we going? Oh, miles away. Eventually, we can just fast travel. Save crossing the desert. Oh. There is quite a flood here. Holy bar. Didn't
There it
deserve
is.
that.
The flood.
You ready, guys?
What's waiting for us inside?
Some Akashic, probably. Okay. This is the place. Okay,
Can't leave a single one alive.
Let's do this. Oh. Do this. No. I give him one of these. Oh, God, rude. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. You still alive? Hiya! Watch out, Joshua! isn't what I wanted to do for sure. Probably ethical, but I'm sure there's going to be a big boy as well. Okay. Hiya. There's a big boy. Ow. Weird. What's one of these? Oh god. Ow. Weird. Get him. Ow. Is this it? Like as regards to the enemy, this is like yeah. I'm down. We on knees. Wait. I hesitated then. Ow. Ow. Oh god. Ow. You want any answer? Maybe this will take him out. Please stagger him. Okay, everyone get in there. How do you touch this guy? There you go. Kill him. Move. There we go. This should take him out.
Farewell.
There we go. He was quite tough to say. There was like level 40. It was kind of tough. Okay, we're getting edging ever closer towards being able to upgrade Giga Flare.
I should get back to Dalamil and see how the others fared.
How is everyone?
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with.
Cool.
Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive.
As Lord Underhill to you.
We bloody did it.
Yes, I did.
We saved Dalamil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize.
Long overdue.
After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalamil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character.
Ah, finally.
It is a stain on ours.
Yep.
We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
Ah, finally seen some sense there, yeah.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start.
True.
Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil.
Yes.
Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
Ah, that's good then.
How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader.
Yeah, you do, Lubor.
For everything.
What do you get for his little memento?
Lubor, about the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws.
Alright.
I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
There we go. Well, I'm glad that that's solved. That's a little bit ominous, the 2 kids then. Okay. Now I think we have enough for now maybe. The emblem of the bride's kiss, pride of Dalimil of the Forge, is almost as popular with travelling merchants as the trading post of famous healing baths, where the weary can soak away their saddle sores on the way to Drake's Bang. Reduces impulse cooldown by 2 seconds. Okay. We did it. And I think we've got one other. Do we have? It's here. Okay. Duty Undying, is that the Undying guys? I don't think we have enough ability points just yet to... We need 6,000 to master it. I don't know if we're going to do that. We may not get Giga Flare upgraded. 6,000? I don't know if we're going to do that. Okay, let's go see these guys.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
So you sent one of your brothers to Ash, a continent teeming with orcs and Akashic.
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
Okay, so you want me to go save him, sure?
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name.
Mickleburg?
It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord.
I know.
Go then, with my hopes. And may the firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Yes. Okay. Let's go have a look. Map, please. Okay. I'm scared that I'm gonna accidentally click on the like main quest map bit by accident. Okay, so oh, a high potion. Okay, so where do we need to go? Oh, here. Okay, see if we can get out. See if we can go find this place. God, it's so airy in Waloed with the there being like actual people. It's very airy. Okay. Did you just trip, Clive? Okay. Let's go. See, have a look. I haven't got time for tarantulas, sorry. Oh, it's just down here. Hopefully. Do you think they've turned to Akashic? Do you think he's turned to Akashic, or do you think it's going to be another, like, Echo type situation?
Might this be Mickleburg?
Huh? It's a little hobbit hole. Huh. So these worship Ultima.
These people aren't turned.
It's a bit weird.
The village seems safe enough at least.
How?
What is going on here?
Right? Are they trying to summon something?
Did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar.
Ah, so it's a
Where
cult.
they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves.
So they're gonna sacrifice themselves.
Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
You know Barnabas is dead, right?
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me. But did another foreigner, like me, come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Is he dead?
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Does he? Does he though? Are you sure he's not chopped up into little pieces? This is a cult village. Any chests though? In here? This one? No? Guys. This isn't a cult village then. Don't know who it is. Is he actually still alive? Oh, he is. I'm kind of shocked by that. Joshua. The Chronicles of Merkbar, being a collection of tales is recounted by His Most Exalted Majesty, Lord Bjornhard of the Valdemar. As you are no doubt aware, Lord Bernhard, there was once a race of men who commanded the most forbidden of forbidden magics. But did you ever hear tell of the executors, those charged with driving out these heretics? The order that its origins in the crystalline dominion by whose ruler decree was tasked with the protection of mankind, was sent forth to extinguish the forbidden magic wherever rumours of its use might rise. Having in due course succeeded in their mission and driven the utterers of the unutterable from the land, these secretive souls withdrew from this stage of history never to be heard from again. Toggle. I don't like the Jumanji type music that was happening in the background. Hooded man, hello.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
You are not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith...
Oh god, you're gonna join them?
You have seen them at their prayers, have you not?
You're being brainwashed too?
They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I too swore to devote my life to the service of my lord and master, but this... it is different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You're not very devoted to your own,
what their dream
then.
is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashik. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
So he thinks it's amazing that they're so loyal and stuff like that to like their master, and he admires that, but then he's oh god, Ether Flood. But then he's like,
Ether Flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do.
it's echoes. This is your salvation. What are you screaming for?
Found her.
This is what you wanted, is it not?
Ready.
Why are you scared? But yeah, so he admires like their loyalty, but he's like getting rid of his own loyalty. Doesn't make sense, for sure. Yeah, okay, Jill. There you go. Is it gonna be a big boy?
What now?
It's gonna be a big boy. What is it? Show me. Oh, it's one of these. It's one of these.
We meet again.
And he's on fire.
I've killed your kind before.
Yep. Heard it. Yes. Wait before I hit you, Clive. I thought that like got me. Ow. That did go. Ow. Ow. Oh god, I thought I dodged. So let me dodge there. Joe! Let's get my thing up to level 5, and then we'll bring it on. Ah, I did not. Oh god, I didn't even try to dodge that. Yes. Yes. There we go. Get him. Oh. 89,000. Okay, that's not too bad. No, you don't.
Let darkness fall! Too slow.
Get it? Wait. There it is. Ow. Oh god, quick. Ow. I missed him. Oh god. Too late on me dodge again. Don't know what happened then. That's horrible. Enemies, hopefully get a little stagger. Yes. Okay. Eat this. Great. Yeah. Hopefully this will finish him off these last two. Ah, that one did. Cool. Okay, what did we get? Anything good? Fallen iron. Okay, cool. Have they all turned?
Damn it.
Is this not the salvation you wanted, lady? Oh god, you numpty.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them. That they might have a chance to find true.
They're probably not going to leave this place, so they're probably all going to turn
By
Akashic.
devoting themselves to the service of their lord.
Yep, they're turning.
Just as I did. When the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me. And I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become Akashic in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
You sausage.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
You do know that I'm probably going to have to kill them though, right? But where are they going? Just out to wander? Wow. What a bunch of silly sausages. Where's everyone else? Where's Jill and
Saved.
Joshua? Torgal.
I should get this report to Cyril.
Ah, silly sausages. Silly, silly, silly sausages.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
There you go.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
I think that's very, very true.
Believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came. And their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end.
Sure.
For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them.
Right.
You still believe that what he did was right?
I believe that he believed it was.
I sometimes forget that the Undying is
Undying
also cool.
slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will. The ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success.
Thanks.
And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
So is the Book of Martyrs going to be our little, like, memento for them? We got 1,000 ability points for that. Oh, nice. We just need a lot more. Yes, we got one of these. We can craft a, like a belt or something. Okay, clay hearth signboard. The emblem of the Undying, which is also a cult. Headquarters in Tabor. The village is home to the finest leatherworkers and lapidaries in Dalmeki, who are little aware that their affable new neighbours are members of a secret society sworn to serve the Phoenix. I hope everyone doesn't die in your court. Okay, so... And they opened up my mind. Collect 6 signboards. Okay, so let's that's all of our things outside. Let's just head back to the hideaway. I want to check how much renown points, because I can never remember. We've only got 2 left for the donations. I think, what do we need? Like, just under 3,000 total to get the last 2.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Ah, we're on the last one. Ah, okay. Didn't realise we've got this. Oh yeah, Genji gloves, that's what we've got. Okay, so we need another 90. Okay.
All done?
All done. Let's go read our little missives that we've got. So we've got 4 left in here. Yes. Okay, let's go read our missives, what we've got from people. I don't think we'll have any more. Oh yeah.
Trouble with your gear, or something falling, do you?
So I don't know whether we could do this, which is extra 14 defense, extra 6 HP. Oh, this would go down. Oh yeah, because we got the new ones. I don't think there's like anything new. Can we reinforce anything? Okay, so this is gonna be the only like beneficial thing to us. So we might as well go ahead and use it, I guess. Extra defense could always use.
Should last you a good while.
Thanks.
And?
That's it.
First the skies, then the crystal.
Yeah, let's go have a look. Okay, the greatest gift are from Jill. It feels like a lifetime ago. It was a lifetime ago. That afternoon on Man's Hill was our very first adventure, but somehow I knew even then that it would not be our last. I will never forget that day, and the simple fact that you have now either fills my heart with a joy so fierce I cannot describe it. Since the moment we first met, you have always been an important part of me, the heart that makes me whole. When times are darkest, you are my light. When I am lost, you are my guiding star. You are just what I need. You are all that I need. You are the greatest gift. God, Jill, you're so cute. That's so nice. Byron. Bringing together 3 men from different backgrounds was not to be without some difficulty. However, coming together we did for a better Valencia. The triunity was but a first step. A longer, more bitter journey awaits us all. One that will almost certainly end in hardship. Yet what matters most is not the destination, but what we can learn from one another while on the road there. You have paved that road for us with your courage, Clive. Now we must have the courage to walk it. Your loving uncle. A new day. Luba! I am not so foolish to believe that a single shaming at the hands of the town urchins can dispel a lifetime of hatred built up in one's heart, just as a pot cannot be made clean by reminding it of its grime. It takes effort, persistence, and more often than not, a stiff brush and bucket of lye. But more than that, it takes time. Fortunately, your courage and leadership has granted us just that. We must now decide whether to embrace or to waste it. A wise man once said that the night is always darkest before dawn. It is a good thing then I count one who burns so brightly amongst my friends. Luba. You guys. God, it's making me so sad that we're getting all of these things out, because I know that the game's coming to an end and I don't want it to. I write to thank you for the kind consideration you have known for those whose names are written within the pages of the Book of Martyrs. I know that it would move them deeply to know that the first shield of the Phoenix laments their passing. Though each and every member of our order stands ready to sacrifice their lives in service of the Phoenix, I do not doubt that those who are taken before their time go with regret for the long years of duty left undone. that they should live on in the memory of a proud son of House Rockfield, such as yourself, shall surely go some way to soothe their sorrows. May the phoenix's flame burn ever in your heart. Cyril, bearer of the burning quill. Ah, guys, you guys. Let's have a look at our updated. How many have we got? We've got 4 left. 4 left, and we've got 4 quests left. This is gonna be it. The Vale signboard. Emblem of the Vale of Northreach's far-famed house of ill repute. The town is gateway to the imperial city of Oriflamme, where waves of old money and new lap against the opposing sides of the Great Wall. However, the Vale's proprietor, Isabel, knows it is best as a safe haven in a storm. The town that took in her and the man she loved when the rest of the world shunned them. Briar's Kiss. The emblem of the Briar's Kiss, the finest forge in Dalmill, run by its puckish and precocious young forge master Leobor. He inherited both his forge and the role of desert hare from his predecessor, the original Rosinia Dalmill. Though by royalty of Dalmill, he won entirely by his own merits. He did. Clayhearth signboard. The emblem of the Undying's headquarters in Table. The Undying are a secret society sworn to serve House Rosfield, and more particularly the dominance of the Phoenix that are born into the Rosfield line. Such is their acolytes' faith in the Phoenix, they will gladly surrender their lives if it should be for the benefit of their master. So good. Elwyn's home. Won in his victorious campaign to quell the Northreach uprising and later laid to rest upon his memorial stone. Now he sleeps in Clive's chambers, a constant reminder of the bravery and selfishness of the man in whose footsteps he and his brother mean to follow. God, he was such a good freaking egg. Snow Daisy Garland. A fragrant diadem hand-woven by Jill from flowers picked on the shores of Alifest Bay. The garland rekindles memories of a more innocent time and speaks of a love that can never fade. This guy is so cute. The Tri-Unity Accord is a box. Signed import is ordered by representatives from Rosario Dalmeki and Sembren. This mutual accord sets the stage for a new age in Storm, if not officially, then at least in spirit. And Stolas Quill, Lawsman Hippocrates' best loved writing influence, whose ink has penned many a learned tome. It is said that the long quills of the Stolas became imbued with the wishes it has over its long lifetime. The words just waiting to pour out onto the page, so should the day come that Clive puts down his sword and picks up the pen. He shall not find his one and only insurmountable enemy in writer's block. Guys, we've nearly done it. Kind of makes me sad. We've just got 4 things left. And then that's it, on to the last chapter. God, I'm getting so sad, guys. I have freaking loved this game so much so far, and I'm really sad that we're getting to like the end of it. But yeah, so in our next episode we've got 4 quests left here then. Hopefully that should definitely be enough to get the final renown. We've got 4,500 ability points left to get to try and get a Giggle Flare. Don't know if we're gonna do it. We might have to have like a bit of a judge on our abilities. But yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. If you've got this far, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye everyone.